lot of play without Cade Mays. And I think he only gave up like 1 sack at the left tackle spot this past year, which is pretty amazing. So obviously he was great when he was here, but guard was more of his spot. He's going to be a guard in the NFL, and that's going to be his bread and butter, and he'll hopefully do great in Carolina. But I'm curious to see what happens at the left tackle spot, because it seems like they are moving Darnell Wright to the right tackle spot where he's more comfortable and more natural, and he's just going to be on. He doesn't want to do that anymore. He doesn't want to be on the strong side, so he's more comfortable being a weak side offensive tackle. So that's where he's going to go. 5-star guy. He's been great since he's been in the Tennessee program. So he's a locked in guy. Cooper's locked in, but the question is, who moves to Hendon Hooker's blind side? And Mincy is the favorite based on this piece. And I thought that was interesting because you have Davis, who's still in the room, the walk-on. So he got a lot of opportunities last year, and people are wondering, oh, will he get the shot? And it's like, I think I would rather have him be the utility guy, where if injuries happen, like you have him, he's fine with that. He'll be fine if he has to plug and play and that kind of thing. But there is a battle between the JUCO kid and Mincey, and it seems like that's still going, and that's going to battle this summer. But Mincey's size is just incredible, and he's obviously the Florida transfer. Ryan, are you comfortable with that being the situation at left tackle going into next year?
No, but I think it is the situation. Like, I don't think Tennessee's going to go out in the transfer portal and add anybody there.
Yeah.
I mean, they did. Mincey's the guy they've added. So I don't think it's a huge question mark. By far the biggest question mark on the offense. I mean, not even a close second entering the season. And well, I mean, Jeremiah Crawford is the JUCO guy you talked about. Came in last year, and Heupel has been really, really positive about him and his development. And he got that opportunity, I think, in the Music City Bowl, because early in the year it was mainly Dane Davis, to your point, walk on when Mays couldn't go, and then Crawford kind of took over that spot. But really, neither of those guys were great when they played. So to me, that's a huge question mark. At the same time, I think I've made the same point, was what you were saying. Cade Mays did miss a lot of time last year, and it wasn't like Tennessee's offense just crumbled when he wasn't out there. So I don't think it's debilitating to what Tennessee's going to be able to do on the offensive side of the ball. But I think that's definitely a position of weakness, and something that's going to be really interesting just to follow that battle and who ends up winning it out. And then when they make a decision, how much leeway does that player have? How productive can they be? And if they're not too productive, how eager is Glenn Ellerbe and Josh Heupel going to be to maybe play multiple guys at that spot and kind of find the right mix exactly?
Ethan, what do you think?
Yeah, I was going to say to what Ryan just said at the end there. I think it's going to be left tackle by committee to start the season. It might be Crawford just because he's been in the system for a little bit longer. It's not like anything's really incredibly different, but obviously Mincy, like you said, with his size coming in, he was the backup tackle, I feel like, at Florida. So I guess he presents something that's new, that's fresh to what Tennessee fans got with Crawford and Dane Davis last season. Also, like Ryan said, it wasn't by any means debilitating. It's definitely a point of weakness, but by no means was it debilitating and crumbling the offense. So I feel like it's just going to be exactly what I said, just left tackle by committee, and we'll probably figure that out by week 2, week 3. But I would lean towards Crawford just because he's been in the system longer, but it's really anyone's guess at this point.
We'll see. We'll see what happens there. But ultimately, I think they deserve the benefit of the doubt. But if it is Mincy, that's going to be something to monitor early on. I mean, Pitt on the road, week 2, and then, of course, the Florida battle in week 4. So Tennessee's got to figure it out. If Hendon Hooker's blindside's not going well, and we're seeing the PFF grades, and we got the Jalen Mayfield numbers for Mincy or Crawford at left tackle, we have a problem.